Alright, so I just got home from work, my first actual day since inventory. It wasn't that bad. I mean, when I first got there, maybe like an hour or two in, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Not like I was super tired, but it was just, I didn't want to do anything. I had no energy. I was just standing there waiting for people to come up to me. It was pretty bad. But I got through it. I managed to get through it. And I think it's because I started handing out my Christmas cards to everyone I work with. And seeing everyone's reaction, I think made me kind of get more energy. Just seeing them really excited about it made me excited. And then I kind of woke up and it kind of took a different turn. So I think that's what it was. But I do have the last two cards I was missing that I showed you from the past. So 2001, 2022, I now have. My friend Larry had it in the office he shared with someone else. Actually, he had one and she had the other. She was very reluctant to have me borrow it because she still has it up on her wall, which I think was super cute. So I have to take care of it and make sure it gets safely back to her. So I will show those to you tomorrow because the editing that I was trying to do yesterday, I didn't really get to that much. So I'm going to try and do that today so there's not too far in between you seeing that one and this one. I have the next couple days off, which is kind of nice. And I feel like I'm going to do my first, or at least record my first non-Vlogmas video for the month. Alright, see you soon. Alright, so for today I thought I'd dress a little bit more like myself with my normal hat. So, you know, just ignore the super Christmassy, Snoopy Christmas sweatshirt. But still, it's me. I was gonna put this off a little bit longer, but when I borrowed the Christmas cards to show you guys the ones that I have for 2021 and 2022, I thought I'd share them today to give them back to them over at work next time I'm there. So for 2021, I used Winchester again because my sister and I went there for a Halloween tour. So, again, a Halloween theme. But this one I took 4 different pictures. One is a skeleton that was in the gift shop. I figured he'd be a good main one to put up there. And then the side 3 are me. What I decided to say on this card, which I feel kind of bad because my sister was literally with me when I said it, almost half joking, and then I realized it had a really cool ring to it, and I pretty much spoiled the card for her because she was the one who took the pictures of me. So what I said for this one is Merry Christmas from Halloween. Love, Kelly. This one I'm really proud of. So that I need to take very good care of to give back to Sandy. And then this one I borrowed from Larry. So there's a story that goes behind this one. I can't just show it to you. I have to tell you the story. So it was earlier in the year, pretty sure it was earlier in the year, a friend of mine texted me and told me about Comic-Con that was coming up. And the reason why he told me is because Christopher Lloyd was going to be there. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a big nerd about the trilogy. So, he thought of me, told me about it. I immediately said we absolutely had to go. He was on board. So, the day of, I was actually a little nervous because the closer to the day it got, the more I realized, oh crap. My niece, who was in School of Rock at the time, believe she still is, had a concert that day. And I'm like, how am I going to do both? I don't know how I'm going to do both. So I was frantically trying to figure out when Christopher Lloyd's block was for time and when my niece was supposed to be on stage. I was joking the whole day saying, I need a time machine to make this work. It was the perfect setup for a Back to the Future 4, but instead of Doc and Marty, it'd be me scrambling to go see Doc. So, still kind of works. Anyway, I found out that the hour he had was, I think it was like 12:30 to 1:30, something like that. Just enough time to take a picture with him, go across town, which, mind you, I don't have a car. I don't drive, so I had to take Lyft across town, meet up with my mom, and then my mom had to take us to where my niece was going to be. She was expected to be on stage at 3 o'clock, I believe it was. And we made it. With like 15 minutes to spare, we made it. And so it was all by chance that I got to do both. And I was running around like I was running out of time. It was perfect. It was a perfect Back to the Future kind of day. So that was in August. Plenty of time to figure out, okay, maybe I can make this a Christmas card. One picture doesn't really go with it. One was just for fun on my part. But it's a Back to the Future themed card. So the picture that doesn't really go with it, I'll try and just zero in on that first. It's Jack's body with my head on it. Christmassy, right? It has nothing to do with the rest. The picture on top, me and Christopher Lloyd. I still can't believe that happened. And then to go with the rest of the theme, I did this. I quoted the movie and changed it a little bit, saying, "Duck, be careful. You don't want to get struck by Santa," instead of this.
Well, be careful. You don't want to get struck by lightning.
So those were my last 2 years' cards. So I'm still not going to show you the one from this year because people still haven't gotten it. I did finish all of them. I passed the majority of them out at work, which I think I have a couple more people I need to give them to, but the majority of them have it. I mailed all the ones that needed to be mailed out. So I'm in pretty good shape. So maybe I'll show them to you next month. So next year. Or maybe I'll wait. You guys decide. Do you want to see it now or do you want me to wait until the end of the year next year to see it? Let me know. Anyway, these are the rest of the cards that I have for 2021 and 2022. Now they can go back to their rightful owners because mine are still lost in the room somewhere. Still haven't found them. But these are them. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. See you soon. Hey, so it is later on in the night. It's about 7. And today I kind of went out, did some stuff, hung out with my roommate. We went to TJ Maxx, Home Goods, looked for stuff that we thought we needed, got stuff we didn't think of needing, but then once we saw them, we thought we needed anyway. I got another present for someone, so now I am trying to wrap some presents. I ideally thought I'd be done with everything. I don't know why I think that. Every single year I think I'm going to do it in one sitting, and I never do. But I did a couple. I did that one, and I did that one. And that one isn't wrapped, but it's being hidden right now because it's out in the open. And I don't want the person getting that present to see it before they get it. I almost already gave it away. So I better stop talking about them right now, but that's kind of what I did today. Not a whole lot. We got some stuff for our door. We're decorating our door. So yeah, we are kind of focused on that today. And then I got myself kind of like a puzzle. I'll show it to you later. I'll show it to you tomorrow because it's kind of hidden behind all the presents right now. But this was the piece of Christmas I did today. Wrapping presents. I think I'm going to do one more, the one that's under that piece right there, and then just call it a day. So I'm going to get to it, but I'll see you guys later. Okay, so that puzzle that I was talking about, I'm going to show it to you because I'm going to attempt it. So I don't want to show it to you half done and try to explain it to you, but this is what it is. It's a little gingerbread man made of wood, and I know his foot is turned right now because I was about to play with it. But you basically turn it into a cube and then try and put it back into its shape. I mean, you could probably leave it in a cube for a while, but the goal is trying to put it into a cube and then putting it back into gingerbread man eventually. So that's what I got myself. So I'm going to try it. Maybe I'll leave it however I attempt it, finish it, not finish it, and show it to you tomorrow. All right? That's all I wanted to do. I want to show that to you before I completely destroy it into something else.
Ho, ho, ho!